HCC, as you may know, is a melting pot of cultures. With this being so, the Mighty Eagles work hard in making all of its students understand the benefits of a diverse campus. If you are one that does not understand these benefits, David Cross, Director of HCC's Institutional Equity and Compliance, helps explain.
Students, when they're in colleges, they're learning about how to deal with the world. And our world has changed, both technology-wise, population-wise, demographics, and there's a lot of information about the changing demographics in the institution and in the city. Houston really is one of the most diverse cities in the country and probably the world when you look at the mix of people coming together to do business, to spend time together. Our college is very much a reflection of that mix. So, getting back to the benefits, the benefit is helping our students recognize and learn how to work with different cultures and beliefs. And emerging research is beginning to tell us that people with differences coming together can work out problems that people who are the same can't maybe get to. They come up with different solutions, different strategies. It makes them stronger. It makes the institution stronger if we recognize and accept this. Teaching our students to be able to go beyond those traits that they bring to the college, or teaching our students to be able to interact with folks with differences and from different cultures, makes them better employees, makes them better when they're in the world dealing with the realities of life. Back in 2009, the Board of Trustees asked the Chancellor to establish an HCC Council for Diversity and Inclusion, just to address that kind of an issue of looking at the fact that we're a very, very diverse institution. When you have differences like that coming together, there are going to be issues, there's going to be conflicts, and we need to find ways of creating mechanisms for addressing those so that folks can find a welcoming environment. One of the first tasks for the Diversity Council was to come together and define what diversity means for HCC, what inclusion means for HCC. They did that, saying that diversity is a mosaic of people with differences, abilities, beliefs, seeking understanding and acceptance and opportunities at the HCC community. Realizing that our diversity goes way beyond just ethnicity and race. It goes into our backgrounds, our knowledge, our cultures, our upbringing, and what we bring to the table with us as students and learners in the college.
David takes time out to invite new students of all cultures and backgrounds to come be a part of the wonderful learning institution of Houston Community College.
Anyone who has the abilities to come and take the class can come sign up for a class, get started, and find some success in whatever area they're choosing. What we also try to do is create a welcoming environment from folks who come in from different backgrounds, looking at the signs we post on the wall, looking at the way we set up our environments, looking up at the classrooms and the technology we have in there. It's really about creating mechanisms for people to converse and be able to see past the differences that sometimes we bring to an environment and bring to a classroom and find ways of learning from that. Going back to the first point, I think that students who spend time in a diverse environment are more successful in a diverse world. And I think the research is beginning to point that out.
Cross also leaves our fellow Fort Bend residents with information of how to be a part of the great learning environment of HCC.
Simply go to our website, hccs.edu. You can always plug in diversity and you're going to get a number of hits off of that. Coming onto campus, talking to a counselor, talking to our administrators, they understand the cultural competency, if you will, that students need to develop. That it's really a skills piece. As we look at students who are successful when they graduate, we find that the knowledge is important, but the ability to interact with people with different cultures and environments is even more important in finding a job, staying in that job, and being successful. So when you're looking at HCC, coming in the door, you should see the diversity because we're extremely broad representation of folks in the communities. Also, you can contact our office, the Office of Institutional Equity. The Diversity Council has also got a site on the website, and if you want to get more information and get active in that, feel free to give us a call.
For HCC Beat, I'm James Hawkins.